in the kitchen.
Thank you so much, Matt. We're here in the kitchen with Andy Mathis from Beautiful Eats and Things. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
This smells amazing. What are we learning to cook?
Okay, so we're cooking a creamy pesto shrimp fettuccine.
Okay.
So first, when you cook this dish, you want to cook your shrimp. So I've already cooked it, but when you're preparing it, you're just going to use like large shrimp and add about a couple of tablespoons of pesto and just toss that up and cook it for about maybe a few minutes on medium heat with some olive oil. And then just set that to the side.
Can you take frozen shrimp too, maybe?
You can use
cook a little bit longer.
Yes, you can use frozen shrimp and that's fine for this dish. And so I have that sitting to the side, so we're just gonna go ahead and make our creamy pesto sauce. So I already have it kind of going here, but I use the same skillet that we use for the shrimp so it can give it all that flavor when you're cooking it. And so I just added in some butter, I added in some heavy cream. We have some more of the pesto that I used. We have lemon juice, and I also added in some reserved pasta water. So when you're cooking your fettuccine noodles, take out a little bit of that pasta water to add it to your sauce. It will help it thicken.
What makes the pasta water cloudy?
It's that starch, so that's cooking off of that pasta. And so that's perfect for the sauce to thicken it up.
Okay, and what level of heat do you have this on? It's barely simmering.
Yes, this is on low heat because you have that cream in it. You don't want it to scorch, so we have it on low heat to just give it a nice good simmer. And so I'm just going to add a little bit more lemon juice to this sauce. I love to give it some of that tangy flavor a little bit.
Zest.
Yes, it's perfect for that. Okay, and so since it's got a nice simmer going on, we can go ahead and add our ingredients to the sauce.
Okay.
So I have my noodles over here. So we're just gonna add some of the noodles to here. And this is about 12 ounces of the fettuccine noodles that I cooked.
Okay.
But you can just kind of tell, you may want to use all, or you may just want to use about half of that, just depending. So
love.
Just gonna go ahead and toss that up in there. And you want to make sure that all of the sauce is just over all those noodles. You want to make sure that it's coated well.
Okay.
So
you put about half the noodles in there.
Yeah. And then you can actually, add in more noodles as you cover it with sauce. I'm just going to add that in there, and then we're just going to add in our shrimp.
What did you season the shrimp with?
It was just the pesto, and I just tossed some of that into the container with the shrimp.
Okay.
As I was seasoning it, and just a little bit of salt and pepper, and that was it. And so we're just gonna kind of toss that together.
Looks, smells, everything delicious.
There we go. And then before I serve, sometimes I like to add just more fresh basil on top just to give it some more freshness, and also makes it look pretty.
Okay, so how long when everything's together are we letting it kind of simmer? Does that really even matter?
You can, but because all of the ingredients are pretty much done at this point, it's just putting them together and just meshing those ingredients together. So you can maybe do this for maybe about 5 minutes or so, just to make sure that everything is warm and ready to serve.
So just to recap, because once again, I always love your recipes. I always feel like I can do them myself. You're going to cook your noodles.
Yes.
Save your pasta water. Kind of simmer, saute your shrimp and some pesto.
Yes.
Same pan. Then you're going to cook your sauce with the pasta water and all of that.
And then once everything, the sauce is done, you want to add in your noodles and you want to add in your shrimp just to get all those ingredients together.
This looks delicious. I cannot wait to see the finished product. We'll taste it when we come back.